Crooked Culprits Podcast.
Crooked Culprits.
Yeah, that's good. Alright. I've been seeing that so much. Is people being like, oh yeah, he's outside in the rain, and I have the sudden urge to be like, I'm on Camino and I met with General whatever from the people, and I'm following a dude named Django Fett, and like everybody, I don't know, they have the hoods up, they're just like in the rain, like filming themselves,
doing
like,
the Kenobi scene.
I've seen like 4 of those already.
That's so weird. People are weird.
I know.
Well, one guy does something and it hits, and everybody else is like, I'm gonna do the same thing. And then it hits. And it's like, geez, people are so fickle.
Right.
They should be like, no, the second somebody else does it. But
right. Have you seen the speaking of dumb YouTube trends or whatever, I'm looking for a guy in finance thing?
I don't think so.
Oh, dude, so this girl like made I'm looking for a guy in finance, trust fund, 6'5", blue eyes. And then like this one dude like stitched himself to it. He's like, all right, I'm going to make it. And then he like does like a whole DJ thing where he's like making the like her voice do like a whole bunch of stuff, and then just like makes a whole song out of it. And I've seen like 3 others where it's like different now, and like you said, like people just like attach to that. And, like, because the looking for a guy in finance thing was really funny, and then everybody was like, oh, it's funny, let's do it.
It's funny? It's funny. All right,
funny.
they said it's funny.
Yeah.
Beat it.
The
algorithm
dead.
said it's funny.
Yeah, unlike us. No.
All right.
That algorithm will think we're funny at
Fucking
some
Al
point.
Gore.
Al Gore.
Al Gore. Rhythm.
Rhythm?
Al Gore rhythm.
Oh, Al Gore. Got it. I was like, what? What about Al Gore and his rhythm?
He's got rhythm, Jack. Al Gore.
Rhythm. Interesting. I'm never going to be able to hear algorithm the same.
Yeah, dude,
Al
me
Gore
neither.
rhythm.
Now, the second I heard it, I was like,
yeah,
Al Gore
that's
rhythm.
it. Yep. It's
man.
done. It's there.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, ready to open the show?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, Trump has some new potential running mates. Have you seen anything about them?
No, I haven't been watching anything with politics. 'Cause it's just so ridiculous.
So check it out.
Point.
So Donald Trump has a new, really highly likely potential running mate for his vice president, you know, when he runs here.
As they do.
Yeah. And, you know, she's like kind of this like, I don't know, super like, I don't know, you can tell like she used to be pretty, but now she's like kind of old and decrepit, and she thinks kind of because she's pretty and super like anti-left that she's going to be like, you know, far right or whatever you want to call them. She's going to be a shoo-in, and she's probably right, you know? And so, you know, she's the most likely candidate, at least up until now. I don't know what's going to happen because basically this genius just released her book or second part of her book series or whatever. And she released her second, like, autobiographical book. And in the book, she has this section which talks about how they go out on this hunt with like some, you know, new hunting dogs, and they're trying them out. And, you know, sometimes it takes hunting dogs a while to get going. And, a testimony from a bunch of dog owners is that, you know, like a lot of times, like, yeah, like some dogs are just cut out for hunting. Some dogs just kind of get distracted and they'll like drop the thing instead of bringing it back and just start biting whatever's on the ground and just kind of go crazy. And they just kind of get excited, and they're just, some dogs will just never be a good hunting dog no matter how much you try.
Yeah.
And so basically, that being said, she had a hunting dog, although this dog was apparently like a puppy, like not a puppy, but like a 1-year-old dog or something, like a brand new dog. And it just was old enough to try the thing. And it, she said it was, or they said it was like biting different, like it would go for the one it was supposed to retrieve, and then it would go and like attack another bird. And then, then it was like, oh, squirrel. And then, a
Squirrel.
butterfly,
Yeah.
And so it was, and basically, I don't know how many chances she gave the dog to try, but, so in the middle of the thing, she just takes out her gun and she just shoots the dog in front of like a group of like 6 or 7 other people. She was with like a hunting party.
The 1-year-old puppy?
She shoots the 1-year-old puppy. And then when everybody
vote for this woman. What?
And when everybody, and
what?
but worse than that, she boasts about it. Not worse, but to make it much worse, she boasts about it in her book.
Who is
and
this
she says,
lady?
check it out. She says, I'm sorry. Her name is
I need to know, like, who the fuck this is.
Trump's new potential running mate, Krusty Gnome. Krusty Gnome. And so anyway,
she's gnome good.
She is gnome good. And so yeah, but wait. This is the best part. So she shoots the dog, right? Sean's traumatized. He's on Google.
Dude,
He's
where's Sean Wick?
He's like, I thought all dogs go to heaven.
They do. That one did go to heaven. Dude, her eye, she is scary. Oh my God. I would never trust those eyes.
Yeah, you can tell like she used to be pretty, but now she's just kind of a bloated bitch, you know what I mean?
She looks like the right version of Hillary Clinton.
She's terrible. Anyway,
we'll have to put Hillary Clinton and her up on the fucking...
But we digress. so basically, she shoots the dog. Sean's like, trauma again. And the whole hunting party looks at her, and before anyone can do or say anything, she goes, well, sometimes you just got to put a dog down.
And this is a politician?
She's going to be Trump's vice president. She's like the Sarah Palin of Trumpness.
Can we just get rid of all of our
politicians? Like, bring back Palin!
At this point, yeah seriously.
Dude. Alaska mooses, whatever, dude. She hunts too, but like, so basically, a lot of people are like, well, in the South, sometimes you like, so basically that was her whole thing is when asked about this, she shows no remorse. She's like, yeah, well, she said, well, clearly you guys are not from like a farm, basically sometimes you gotta, she said when a dog doesn't perform, they'll never perform, and you can't make a hunt. This dog was bought specifically for hunting and it'll never be able to do its job. So I just had to put it down. Sometimes you gotta put a dog down. And so,
even with human beings, you don't put people down.
But check it out. So she says that, and to be fair, like I've heard in movies and shit that like you've seen in movies like they take the dog out back and we've all heard the expression when I get old, if I get that old, sometimes you see someone
me
that's
to
like,
the and shoot
take me out back and shoot me.
Yeah,
it's a thing people say. So clearly, it's
for
not
old
like
people,
for dogs, but for clearly
dogs,
it's like
old people.
You don't do it to people, but like but it's something we say.
My mom tells me just to let
euphemism.
her play in traffic. So if she gets
Exactly.
old and senile,
Same thing.
let me play in traffic.
Same thing. You know what I mean? And so.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. But so basically, that term comes from somewhere. And yes, in the South, they do.
I hate the South.
To some degree. Well, but wait. They do to some degree, put old dogs down kind of thing. However, it's pretty rare because, like, so basically a bunch of farmers have, like, come out online being like...
As they should.
Being like, hey, so by the way, I have never once killed a dog ever. We've had 4 dogs. The one's been in our family for 15 years. Yes, some dogs cannot be, like, trained into hunting dogs. However, However, when a dog cannot be made a hunting dog, you just take them to the house and they're a pet dog.
Oh my God, yeah, what a fucking concept. But yeah, so anyway, basically I
I've already thought of like 12 memes of her just like, like you see something of like an execution of like, or like a mercy killing or something like that.
We
like
can make
some Walking Dead,
for
like, they had to kill a guy because he was going to turn thing. And then you make a meme out of it and you go,
dude,
sometimes
I know enough Photoshop.
with her,
we'll do it, yeah.
Sometimes you just got to put a dog down.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll make it in Photoshop. We'll do it. Yeah,
right?
we'll make the meme.
Just something terrible, like some mercy killing, and then or just some murder, and then sometimes you just go, better yet, just flat out murders. Sometimes you just got to put a dog down. I've said it a few times since then, and I'm like, oh my God, this joke kills. Like, it just needs a natural scenario. Someone sets you up or something, and you're just like, well, sometimes you just got to put a dog down, and it's like,
that's what they're going to do to the poor people.
If I mean, dude, like,
fucking ridiculous.
But, and I'm like, on one hand, you're like, she'll never get elected. But then it's like, you got to remember, Trump
going with
Trump grab it by the pussy guy. Like, if he can grab it by the pussy, I think she can shoot dogs. I do. I think one's worse than the other, I guess. I don't know. So I can't believe that, like, that's even a thing,
I mean, our politicians, I mean, we have
our politicians,
shitty
but
fucking
if half of
options.
America votes for them, fuck half of them too, like, cause that's
seriously,
crazy.
Like, if you're voting for a dog,
even if you're a Trump supporter, I would hope that, and a lot of Trump supporters love dogs, so I would imagine
that's man's best friend.
It's America's best friend.
America's best friend.
Yeah. Bald eagle, it's the bald doggle, it's the bald beagle. They got it wrong. It was a misspelling. They were old.
Oh my God.
And so, anyway,
that's gonna be my political party, the bald beagle.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm gonna run as. You've heard it here. I'm gonna run for president. Under the
but
bald
basically
beagle.
the way she's come out and like, putting it in the book and just like, I mean, it's not just that she did it. She, like, outwardly is, like, gloating about it. She's like, this is, like, sometimes you just gotta put a dog down.
I just kill dogs for fun. That's my hobby.
Sometimes you just gotta put a dog down. So, anyway.
What a scary,
horrible
person.
Yeah, and that's the political equivalent of shooting yourself.
Dude, her eyes remind me of Kenneth Copeland's eyes. have you seen this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he is just the scariest motherfucker ever.
But so basically she just did the political equivalent of shooting herself in the foot, at least, It should be shooting yourself in the head politically, but with this retard political climate and half these fucking jabronis out there with fucking ballots over here,
God,
like, can't even spell, TRMP, chirp.
Trump. We're voting for Trump.
Some of them vote against Trump because they don't know how to fucking read, They're like, that one, probably.
We just need a solid third party. We just, like...
Yeah, man. Libertarians, let's go.
Let's get somebody. Got Marion Wilson,
green.
Andrew Yang. Fucking. Let's get somebody with half a brain. Like, Jesus Christ.
Fuck that, dude. Voting for The Rock, dude.
God,
voting celebrities from here out. By the year 2077, we'll all be Brondo, Everything will be idiocracy, and Terry Crews will be the president. And
I would vote for Terry Crews as a president.
Over Trump?
Over Biden? Easy. Oh, my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of America! President Camacho! Your monkey ass down.
Terry Crews. Let's go for America. Oh my God. He would be so much better. So much better as a president. Like,
they couldn't even get him in that video game.
What video game?
I don't remember. He tried to do this voiceover, and like there was a whole campaign for him to do it, and they didn't let him do it.
Damn. Hey, with the power of the internet, we're relying on you. Let's get Terry Crews to save America.
So, in the spirit of corruptness and the government, we have a very special next few videos.
Another
for you.
atrocity. Woo!
Yeah, another atrocity.
We love atrocities here.
Yeah, this is a very special gentleman who has earned himself the title of Acorn Cop. Take it away, Sean Dugest.
Acorn Cop. Oh, I need to make sure we're filming.
That's right. We gotta get it ready.
Start the firm.
Here we go.
Gotta do it. All
right, take it away, baby.
We're going.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots
So
fired!
you can't hear so good in the video because it's not even that loud, but an acorn falls on the car. And that's why he
unloads his
He said, shots fired! Shots fired!
I'm here!
So there is a man fully handcuffed in the back of the car. He's already been arrested, patted down, checked for weapons, and this guy is shooting and at the car because he heard an acorn plop on the car. And what he says
did I hear him right? He said he was hit?
So he hit his knee. Remember how he dove? He hit his knee on the curb on the way down and saw blood and thought he was hit. So he says, I'm hit. And so this is another sergeant. She doesn't know what's going on. He said, shoot her in the car. So she doesn't know what's going on. She comes and I think she unloads into the car as well. Yeah, after witnessing the officer's distress, she responded with gunshots of her own as, as the guy in the car's girlfriend can be heard screaming for fucking bloody murder, Internal investigation says Acorn Cop could be seen striking at the top of the officer's patrol. Oh, an acorn could be seen striking at the top of Acorn Cop's patrol car. He then thought he needed to, return fire, dive out of the way, hits his knee. That's my favorite part, though. Hits his knee. I'm hit.
Was Jackson the arrested guy?
Yes, he was unarmed. All bullets missed
I would
him.
absolutely be traumatized, too.
Acorn Cop.
And he's probably going to get a raise.
But luckily, Acorn Cop got luckily Acorn Cop was a bad shot. He was a stormtrooper,
Good.
Him and that girl were stormtroopers because if they weren't, he would be dead, and so he survived luckily, but by the seat of his pants, what I mean, literally. And again, this is a guy who is already, to walk you through the scene, guy's been patted down, he's in the back, handcuffed, all right, we're going to jail, whatever. His girlfriend's out there like, oh no, and then the guy's walking by, and as you see in the beginning of the video, he's like, oh, and what he hears is
the acorn.
Yeah, and if you play it back a bunch of times,
see it.
Yeah, it's
nice.
Like,
dude,
you didn't even hear it though, right?
No,
if it was a gunshot, you would think.
I didn't even see
boom.
it. Yeah, no, you would hear a gunshot.
Even if it was a piece of hail, hail on a van sounds like a gunshot, especially if you're inside.
An acorn.
An acorn, Duke, from a tree, maybe. 6
He does
feet
not
in the
deserve
air.
to be a police officer.
Acorn falls on
He
the
should
thing,
be fired
and he goes.
so fast.
His reaction is shots fired. He runs, dive rolls, hits his knee on the curb, and the adrenaline doesn't realize it, and then starts as he's shooting. You see him laying on the ground shooting. He unloads a whole clip, and he's screaming. He's freaking out. He's having a panic attack. Meanwhile, the other sergeant up the street, you saw her body cam. She's like, what the fuck's going on? Because she was talking to, the people.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, shit. So she goes over there, and she's like, what's going on? What's going on? She doesn't know what to do. She's like, what are you? And to be fair, totally on Acorn Cop. I mean,
100%. Yeah.
If another cop's like, there's a guy in there with a gun, it's like, all right. You know what I mean? So she, I don't blame her nearly as, sucks.
Did she shoot?
She
because
shot of the
too?
distress of, because she's like, what's going on? He's like, shoot her in the car. So she's like, oh, she doesn't see anything, but it's a high stress situation. She's like, okay, so and he's out of ammo. So now this kid in there, can you imagine? He's like, holy fuck. And then you look up, and now this other cop is shooting at the gun. They just arrested you. You're in chains. You're in the back of a locked car, patted down. Where'd you have it, in your butthole?
Right,
Shooting
yeah.
it from through how would you even shoot it with your thing? It doesn't make sense. And so she returns fire. And she at no one, you can't return fire if there's no fire. But she
Starts
because
firing.
of the
So I start shooting.
Yeah, so Acorn Cop's shooting. And then he realizes so the reason she starts shooting is because he's like, I'm
He's
hit.
distressed. Yeah.
I'm hit.
Yeah.
She's like, oh shit, he's hit. So she starts shooting, but it turns out, obviously, there was no gun. He wasn't hit. He hit his knee, like I said, on the curb. Saw a little blood, was like, I'm hit.
Jesus Christ.
That's my favorite
He
part.
should be fired.
You gotta admit, that's the best part right there.
Oh my God.
I'm hit. Man down. And so she starts returning fire. And so, yeah, obviously this kid was traumatized. I'm sure he's going to get a ton of money. Acorn Cop was fired.
Good.
And the sergeant was also fired.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's a shame because I really don't blame her because it's like,
yeah, that's
if
not
I was there, I don't
justice.
know. Like,
Yeah.
I would probably.
You're in a high stress situation.
I mean, it's like, what is is your comrade lying? Like, can you not trust your guys? Like,
yeah,
I mean, if you can't trust
she
your
shouldn't have
guys,
lost her job. Yeah.
So, but to be fair, there was no guns, there was no fire. Well, there was fire, but it's only the cop.
Yeah.
And an acorn. And so anyway, they both lost their jobs, and at least it was fucking handled. You know what I mean? It is kind of sad that she lost her job, though.
I know. It's like with every other cop doing some stupid fucking thing, they never fire them, or there's no justice ever. But when, like, that's 100% not her fault. Like, she should not have been fired. That is absurd.
Yeah, no, that was a little sad.
I mean, good for the kid for getting. He should get a huge settlement.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, fucking would have killed him. Like, what a lucky dude. I mean, lucky
Isn't that insane?
Afterwards to have his life, but like.
So
God.
after all the corrupt politics,
shooting dogs and shooting people.
Yeah, so after a little dog murder and a little almost people murder. Shout out to the government holding it down, keeping it fresh.
I think police are good,
keeping our eyes peeled,
but like it really
not
needs to be
those
reformed.
ones.
Oh no, not
Acorn Cop.
No, yeah, not even close.
Man, watch out for him.
Needs some more fucking training for all these people.
Sometimes you just gotta shoot an acorn. Like, somebody needs to shoot Acorn Cop. Sometimes you gotta put a dog down. If anyone needs to be shot, it's
He's
Acorn
not good at
Cop.
his job.
He's not.
He'll
never be good at his job.
He'll never be good at his job.
Sometimes, meme, boom. Sometimes you just gotta put a dog down. We should totally put the text up.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes
we're just gonna make the meme.
Just gotta put a
we'll
dog
just make the
down,
meme,
baby. Hell yeah.
I'm sure we could find a picture of the dude. Like,
yeah, and
easy.
a picture of her,
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta put a dog
down.
down.
Her with her gun.
Yeah.
And then, like, the Acorn Cop, dead. Sometimes you just gotta put a dog down. All right. So, a little palate cleanser here. I've been seeing a ton of these guys popping up on my YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
And, they're on
people.
TikTok. You're our TikTok liaison. I don't have the app, but,
Hey.
we the culprits are all over TikTok as well. You got to do it. I respect it. So anyway, but I've been seeing them all over YouTube. They've been popping up, and I don't. If it's popping up on mine, it's probably on everybody's because I watch some very specific shit, and they've been everywhere, and it's just this family, and like they're like kind of Italian or whatever, and they have a nice little house, and they just I don't know. It's like. It's a lot of it's like written, of course. It's not all natural, I'm sure. Maybe some of it is, but like it's all like little pranks within the house on each other. Nothing like putting like fucking, like the nasty shit you see couples doing to each other.
Eating yeast
cutting each other's
infected
hair.
fucking
Yeah,
cinnamon
giving
rolls.
them a little yeast infected cinnamon roll. Nothing like that. No yeast infected cinnamon rolls. And then like, guess what? It's my pussy, and everybody gets thrush and dies. And so, nothing like that, it's wholesome content for the most part. Like,
more wholesome.
It is. It's like actually like
Yeah.
wholesome comedy. All their shorts are funny in some way. You know what I mean? I haven't seen a lot of their long form stuff, but like they do some funny stuff. Like as a joke, the brother married one of his sister's best friends.
Oh, nice.
And like I don't know, they're actually dating and shit. Like it's fun. But like I don't know, they just seem like they're doing a lot and just trying. And I respect them is the point. I love to see other content creators out there making it happen. Hopefully one day soon that's gonna be us. With those amount of followers. But they've been killing it. They're rising. So.
I mean, it's just absolutely incredible what some people are capable of doing. I mean, there's so many talented and wonderful individuals that,
especially the amount they upload. It's like they're really working hard, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. And I mean, it's a whole family of just talented people. So,
yeah. No, even the mom's funny. Like the whole crew's funny. The sisters are kind of like whatever, but like still like they play their part as the annoying sisters.
To prank their sisters.
Yeah, and
as brothers do.
And the kid Pierre. He was like I'm mom's favorite. She's like, no, you're not. I'm the last. I'm the firstborn. And he's like, call mom. He's like, call mom. And so she calls. Like 2 or 3 times, the mom doesn't answer. She's like, "What the fuck?" And then Pierre's like, case in point, calls mom. And the mom's like, "Pierre, how are you doing?" Like, just some funny stuff. I don't know, it's good. Funny. And then she walks away, and he's like, "Don't be mad just because you're not loved in this family." You know what I mean? And then they'll have lots of ones where the kid will come in a suit, and the dad's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "You said we gotta go collect." He's got a baseball bat, and the dad's like. We gotta go make a collection down the street at the church from Father Collins. What are you doing? Not that kind of collection.
Not that kind of collection.
Just
an Italian mafioso.
Yeah, He's like, he's like, I'm taking someone in for a discussion, you know what I mean? And then he goes in the room. It's like a torture thing. He's like, all right, I'm ready. Who are we doing? He's like, not that kind of a discussion, Just funny Italian comedy. That's funny. The dad's got an alter ego, Al Dente.
Nice.
And it's just funny.
Dente's Inferno.
I don't know, it's very funny. They're just, you know what I mean? It's nothing. None of it is like, it's just fucking mean. It's funny. It's you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I don't like pranks a whole lot.
Even if it's scripted, it's like, again, this is like, it's kind of about the script of it. Like, this is good comedy here. It's like, yes, it has to play out as kind of a reality thing. Like I said, but it's a great balance. It's the first thing like this I've seen where I wasn't like, I fucking hate it. You know what I mean?
Fair.
So anyway, you mentioned something about making like a little tea party video earlier, so I thought we'd check theirs out.
I think that would be awesome.
All right, take it away. Saucy TV.
Take it away, Ian.
Wow. Yeah, take it away, Ernie. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Recording thing.
All right, for reals this time. All right, take it away, Saucy TV.
We sing our flaming spear into the hearts of the rich.
What the hell are you doing?
Shall I toss it, sir? Give the order. Into the harbor. Down with the king.
Parents implemented a water tax. Good history taught us how to deal with this. So they get out in the backyard with the
hearts of the rich.
What the hell are you doing?
Shall I toss it, sir? Give the order. Into the harbor!
Just into the fucking pool.
Are
they actually throwing tea? Oh,
no, it's water because
nice.
It says
water
my parents
tax,
implemented a water tax at the house,
Nice.
so history taught us how to deal with this. And so, they're tossing all the water in.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's so great.
It's phenomenal.
Very funny. So, yeah. And another one here was sent in by one of our viewers. Big fan of the show. Thought we should check this one out, so we were gonna. We thought that the culprits should get into it and see what's going on. This will be they're going. I heard these guys are going where SNL won't.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I heard that they're pushing the boundaries. You know what I mean? And
they are. I mean, just like showing what the ridiculous amount of ridiculousness that's going on in fucking college campuses.
Yeah, regardless of what side you're on, man, there's a lot of propaganda being spewed by Hamas, because unless, if you're on Israel or Palestine, I understand, but unless you're on the side of Hamas, these college kids are greatly misguided because they've got a lot of Hamas propaganda that they are just not understanding, and the TikTok is so one-sided with it. it also just came out that a lot of the death numbers in Palestine have been fudged, just like the
Yeah.
COVID shit.
Well,
except
yeah, it's
worse.
Hamas. I mean, why would
And
they
so-
give actual
exactly.
numbers?
And so when you
Yeah.
hear those, they fire you up and they get kids in the street and they're like fucking, you know what I mean, going wild. They're almost like Antifa, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, so it's terrible. And anyway, so regardless of what side you're on, Israel or Palestine, you know what I mean? We're all anti-Hamas, and so this is funny to see because they're actually targeting the propaganda that's misled in the colleges these days. So
yeah.
take it away.
We need mineral water. We need organic food. We need soy milk.
We at university.
Okay, Cameron is allergic, so we also need almond milk, the expensive
He's
one.
allergic,
expensive.
so
We also need organic tents, free-range blankets,
Free-range
gluten-free
blankets.
sunscreen. We need sun and rain, and at the same time.
This is basic humanitarian aid.
Basic humanitarian.
What's intifada?
Oh, it's this amazing salad with like tomatoes and olive oil and some sprinkles of jihad.
Sprinkles of jihad.
Oh my god, I want intifada.
Yeah, we'll have 2 intifadas.
Totally SNL style. I love it.
Are not terrorists. Islamic Jihad are not terrorists. October 7 is not real. October is not.
October is not the month.
Beyonce's Jolene is good.
Hey, Dad. So what do you think about Israel? Oh yeah. So I love Hamas. Yeah, Dad.
I love the actual
Hamas logo all
footage.
over my face. I hate you, Daddy. Oh wait. Can you Venmo me like 400 for a new tattoo?
I'm here
Need
because.
to.
Wait a minute. Can someone Google how to put on a keffiyeh?
Doing fucking TikTok dances. TikTok dances for Hamas. Woo!
Help me! This is genocide.
Also, we need an electric air pump for the inflatable watermelon.
I can't.
I know.
I just can't.
I know.
And I tried, you know? I tried so hard.
These demonstrations I have no problem with the Jews. The Jews are very nice. It's only against Zionists. Zionists should be exterminated!
Holy shit, dude.
Oh my
That was
God,
great.
That was excellent.
Oh my god, I didn't see Hitler coming out at the end. That
I
was
did not
pretty great.
either. That was so funny.
Oh man.
The Zionists must be exterminated.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was a good one. I enjoy. Yeah, very good. Well, you know, I think that we've all been politicized enough today, so we're
Yeah, it was a kind of politically heavy topic.
yeah, so we're gonna a lot of political shit, some quiet on set,
lot of
questionable shit.
heavy dialogue.
Heavy
We're-
dialogue, but we've seen some funny stuff, some interesting stuff, some stuff that made us laugh, stuff that made us cry.
Taking you through all the spectrums.
We're nearing the end of the show, but we got a few more little pops for you here. Yeah, we've got one more reoccurring segment. You know, we're all about continuity. Continuity. What the fuck is it? You know,
Continuity.
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 And continuiquilities as well.
Absolutely.
It's just like that's my favorite Pokemon, continuity. And so you know, here on the Crooked Culprits, we're all about it. So bringing back our reoccurring segment, Bullshido. Pseudo Judo.
Boom.
All right, take it away, baby.
Take it away, honey. Boom. That's a powerful
amazing
move.
right there, yeah.
He got the,
Oh,
the finger
that's
twist.
another fucking level.
Oh yeah.
That's why finger guns are illegal in school.
Ooh, look at that. Just twist it.
That's why you can't do finger guns in
Twist
school.
it up.
Because
Yeah, that's
very
what you can do,
dangerous.
yeah.
You could right in somebody's butthole, you know?
Yeah.
I hear in Japan they do that as a little game. They go, Guncha!
Right? Yeah. Oh my God. I swear to God, if someone did that to me in school, I would have hit them. Fucking. Not okay. That is my butthole and my butthole alone.
I would always do that to Paul and all his friends at NDK.
Nice.
Because I'm a fighter, and all of them knew they shouldn't do that shit to me. It's not gonna end well, probably. I guess I just don't come off like the kind of guy you should concho.
You should not concho anybody.
Yeah, but I mean that is fair.
little
I
rude.
remember Paul said something really funny one time. Old Paulie, my Paulie.
Paulie.
One
Hi,
day,
Paul.
somebody was talking to me about like my wallet and like how I just put it in my back pocket, and they were like, "Well, what if somebody comes up behind you and like sneaks it out there, And Paul was just like, "Have you ever met him before?" Because it's just I'm always, what I mean. I kind of head on.
You feel so you just
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's the whole thing. I was like, fuck with me, you got a can of worms you didn't expect. You know what I mean? Today, I was training for that for 10 years. I didn't train for MMA. I was training for that moment for you to fucking touch me. Chupapi Monino, I fucking motherfucker.
Dude,
That Chupapi
my
motherfucker.
God,
Someone needs to
yeah.
choke him the fuck out. And when I first saw like the first video, I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. And then like the more I see him do it, it's like he actually did get choked out by some old white dude in Home Depot.
Good.
Looked like somebody's granddad.
You shouldn't be sneaking up on people.
Can't be
like,
fucking with people today. Everybody's a ninja.
Dude, and
Everybody knows MMA. You know what I mean?
pranks just aren't fun. Like especially like there are definitely some pranks
Like
where,
the stuff that they do in Saucy TV. It's fun-hearted. It's maybe not even real. It's not even really about the prank. It's about like it was
the
creative.
skit.
It was funny.
Yeah,
The setup.
Exactly.
What did you do?
Or like
Why
the
is it
videos
funny?
of like the husband and wife who like shoot the balloons that like drop the milk or like whatever.
Well, and that's a little much, but like some of them take it even further.
But
that's
they're doing
funny
it
enough.
to each other.
Funny
like
enough, but even then, like they take it too far. They put like the like baking soda in the hair dryer.
Oh yeah, no, that shit's awful.
And then they be like cutting each other's hair, and it's like, you have to fuck this person. What are you doing? You know what I mean?
There was one time where somebody like came in and they were like in a mask and they like fucking scared the shit out of the lady and she like ran into the street and got fucking hit by a car.
Oh my god!
Like, and it's like, and there was another time. This one was actually kind of funny because he was cooking, like acting like he was cooking.
P.
but
Diddy
he
running
had
up on motherfuckers. They're like, oh shit, that's the
Right?
Joker,
Yeah. Oh my god, Joker.
like he was. I mean,
He was
that dude
scary.
held his ground, but like that was some shit, bro. I probably would have
Yeah.
been like, I'd have got in the car quietly without saying a word, and I just would have ran his ass over. That's my strategy.
Yeah.
Like, that's the quick exit. Okay.
Right.
All right. That's my favorite martial arts move, Fucking Jorge Masvidal taught us that one, you in the club, somebody's got on you, they're like, oh, they want to fight. They get all macho chest on you. You go, put your hands up. You go, okay, all right. And now if you're martial artist right here, you got your fucking Muay Thai kick set up. And so you just, bang, fire the head kick, And it's like, you know what I mean? Because you're far away. You're not in punching range. I don't think you can get them. But if you got a good head kick on you, just, hey, what you
yeah.
doing? Oh, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it gets them to calm down, too, so they drop their guard, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, he's a pussy. Yeah, you are scared, aren't you?
Right.
You know what I mean? Then you got to deal with their boys. Hit them with the pool cue.
Right.
Pull Q in the butthole,
This,
you know what I mean?
This lady went off on her dude, like, with all those martial arts move. He was, like, wearing a wig, and he was, like, cooking and shit. And so it looked like it was just this girl in their house. And so she came in, she takes off her earrings and just fucking starts, like, beating the shit out of this dude. He's like, it's me. And she was like, you motherfucker.
She's like, well, an extra kick for you then.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, you fucking bitch. Oh, yeah.
All right, honey. Let's roll on to our
Final video.
Is it daylight still?
Are you Princess Fiona?
Has the sun gone down?
I'm Prince Callum. I've come here to rescue you.
Thank you.
We must go. Oh, we have to get going.
No, it's too late. No.
Princess!
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Damn,
All
that
right.
was nuts. That was
Man.
a fucking horror film.
Holy
Very
shit.
well done.
Yeah, man. Fucking Fiona over there. Fucking. She was all beautiful, and then she turned, bro, and she was like
Yeah.
actually scary.
She was
Like
no,
that
she
was
a-
actually fucked up. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god. When she ate the motherfucker and looked up at him and was like, ah! I was like, oh my god.
That was
dude.
nuts. That was very well made.
Yeah, I like how they didn't make her all big. They just made her like a golem
Yeah.
troll, like a troll under the bridge type of thing.
Yeah, and they didn't go with like lime green, so it was like, you know,
It was
dark.
actually like scary. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a very well done horror Shrek short.
Best of times.
The best of times.
It was the worst of times.
It was the worst of times for that dude. For
It
sure.
was the age of
He-
madness. The age of getting your balls eaten by Fiona. I loved how when like you tripped over like the guy and like looked back and you just see like the last guy
Yeah.
and he's just eating to shit.
Yeah.
No dragon. Dragon's not the problem, dude.
No,
It was
it's
Fiona
literally
eating these
Fiona.
motherfuckers. Dude, she's hungry. What the hell did she eat?
I wonder.
She was locked in a
fair.
tower.
She was locked.
Nobody
in a
visited
tower
her.
with a dragon, and the dragon couldn't really go anywhere.
No, Dragon wasn't getting food.
Dude.
Dragon just guarded her.
Oh, that's why. Because she said her father locked her away in the tower, and so maybe. And then he was like saying like, "Oh, go bring her back," but he never told anybody about her. So what if he was just using that as an excuse to feed her? And he was just like, "I can't like let you die, but like."
Oh,
so I'll send
like
people.
when Butter's parents think he's a zombie demon, and so they're like, it needs to feed.
Oh, yeah, no,
because he
I've
comes
seen
back
that, yeah.
after like they think he died, but really he just like was missing for a day. He comes back, and they're like, oh my god, because they did a ritual the night before, so like,
Yeah.
shit, it worked, he's a demon. And so they put him in the basement, and they lock him up, and they're like, he has to feed. And so they get the window, like, salesman in there, and she's like, yeah, you guys could really use some new windows in here. They're like, yeah, in the basement. Check our windows out in the basement. She goes in the basement and sees Butters all chained up, and he's like, howdy there. I'm hungry. And she's like, what the fuck is this? This is... Well, at first she walks downstairs and she's like, I don't think you need windows in a basement. And then she sees Butters and she's like, oh my God. And then they hit her with a shovel and they're like, feed, Butters, feed. And he's oh, jeez.
100%. That Shrek right there. Fucking damn. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was a good episode of South Park.
That was terrifying, man. Yeah, that guy got
He got eaten.
He got the business for sure.
And it didn't look like she had real like self. Although if she's starving, I mean reasonable. But like, yeah, I mean
he got molested harder than Diddy did to Meek Mills. He even molested harder than Casey Strahm does to those boys at the thing, episode 4. All right, you know what I mean? AB Universe,
dude, AB
man.
Universe, what a throwback!
Little Cassie
Dude,
Strahmy.
we found more chomos. Hollywood, like,
oh my God,
go raid them too.
Jesus, how traumatic. Well,
that just begs the question: like, is Ashton Kutcher actually just like part of the whole thing? Or is he actually like helping?
The Cooch is in on it, man.
He's very part of Hollywood, like, you know. Then
He's
he
the
also
Cooch.
does a lot of stuff.
Did he mention the Cooch? I don't know, man.
We didn't watch the other
cut
half
the video
of
out
the.
from
Yeah,
there,
I'll have to watch it later.
Oh, he's on there.
But
hey. You bet he's on there.
There was a lot of high profile names on there. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know how much you could trust the diddler though.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So.
I don't trust people that I don't know on the internet. I guess I don't know Diddy.
Well said,
Nobody
baby.
knew Diddy. Dugan didn't know Diddy.
Doogie didn't do it. Doogie didn't Diddy. Stay tuned to some big stuff we have coming down the pipeline.
Ooh.
We've got new BBC ice cream fashion videos on the channel here. New fashion video series. It's called the Elevated Dynamics Fashion Unboxing and Reviews. And so that'll be, a Crooked Culprits Productions exclusive. And, you can only find it here. We'll be airing a new episode every Monday with short coming every Wednesday and Friday for the fashion videos. And we'll be keeping up with the normal production schedule for the pod from here out every 3 weeks. And, come visit us on Instagram, Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, check out the TikTok, X, Y, Z, all the acronyms. We're there, baby. FYPs, everything. So, come
Check us out.
Check us out and, love us there because we love you.
Yeah.
So,
give us $14 for YouTube Premium.
that's it, man. So, we'll see you on the next one. Culprits out.
Still waiting on that heifer, Julio. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.